Morning sunshines. We are officially 37 weeks pregnant today, which is so crazy to say, but that means I do need to pack my hospital bag. I probably should have packed it a little sooner than this, but obviously we're still pregnant, so it doesn't really matter. I got this hospital bag from Amazon. It was like $30, I think. It might have been on sale, but it's really nice. It's kind of like a knockoff version of the Béis bag, where it has like the compartment on the bottom that you can store stuff in, which I think is really nice. And I'm going to pack the majority of hospital stuff. Obviously there are certain things that you need, like your ID and your insurance card and all of that I will have, but I need them while I'm driving and all of that right now, so I can't put them in the bag and leave them in the bag right now, but they are together for when they are needed. So I think in this bottom compartment down here, what I'm going to put in is baby stuff. And then I also want to get a pair of just like throwaway slippers to take to the hospital with me, because the ones I wear around the house are like my UGG ones, and it'd be fine to take them to the hospital. It's not a big deal, but I think I'm just gonna prefer to have a pair of cheap throwaway ones where like if they get stuff on them, my water breaks, whatever, and I'm wearing them, it's not a big deal. So we'll probably get those, but I am gonna go through everything that I'm packing. First, for baby, we have two Levies, is what we call these. My mom got these for us. First one, she's so cute, and she has little daisies around her headband. I love her. Our daughter's name is going to be Daisy, so that's why my mom picked this one out. And then we also have a Daisy little blanket, and it has her name on it. Oop, if we can see it, there it is. So super cute. They're both knit. I'm gonna take both of them just in case we want pictures with them and whatnot. And then we have a few different things. So we have our outfit that we want to take pictures in, like newborn pictures in, and then we have a few overnight outfits. You don't really know like how big your baby's going to be for sure when they come out, so we just have a few options, plus blowouts and whatnot happen. So we just figured better safe than sorry, and there's plenty of room in this bag anyway. So this is our first little nightgown that we have. So cute, and it does have the little things to go over her hands so she doesn't scratch herself. So it's got the little mitts in it, and then it has the cute little pink bow details down at the bottom and around the like scalloping on the neck. That one's super cute. Obviously it's cold in a hospital, so these will be fine for that, but if we're like discharged early or taking her out or whatever, we would want to be a little bit more careful with that, because it is going to be June. Well, I guess it could be May if something crazy happens, but June time. And then we have two other, which I think my mother-in-law got me both of these, but this one just has her initial on it, and it's another little nighttime nightgown thing. Doesn't have the mittens on this one, but we do have like separate mittens that are white that would match this if we want to take them with us. Make sure we fold everything nicely again. So there's that option, and then this is the same type of option with like the pink around the scalloping. This one does have the mittens though, which is nice, and it says her name embroidered on it. We have lots of embroidered monogrammed things, if you can't tell. None of this will get reused if we have another daughter, that's for sure, but that's okay. And then from my mom and my mother-in-law, they got us her like newborn outfit for when she's born and we want to take pictures. So it's all in this box. I'm thinking if the box, I don't know if the box will fit in this compartment actually. So the box might actually have to go in the main compartment, but this has her name on it to take pictures. And then we have two little newborn hats to go. This one's so cute because the pink will match the pink detailing on those other two nightgowns, so she can wear this the whole time she's there. And then this one has a pearl bow on it. I love pearls, big fan of the pearls. And then that one will go, let's see, where's her outfit? Oh, here it is. With this, I'm so excited for her to wear this. Daisy, when you come out, you better fit in this because I'm getting my pictures in it. But it's like little overalls with the ivory bows on it. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to put her little bottom in this. It's gonna be so stinking cute. And then it also has a headband that goes with it too. If you don't want to do the hat, then you do this. And it also has the pearl detailing on it. So I will be getting all the pictures in all of those items because they're so cute and I know they won't fit her for very long. And then it comes with a couple of blankets to like lay out, or swaddles, I guess would be a better term. But Mostly it's like to lay out for decoration, and then you can swaddle her in them as well with the ivory detailing. This one is gorgeous. It's like knit, but then it has lace around the sides and a bow on it. And then these are little baby booties that are knit and go with it. Again, it's summertime, so it's like hot here in Georgia, so we're not going to be putting too much clothing on her. Some of this will just be for pictures, and then we'll take it off. And then we also have these ones, which are lighter. She could stay in, and there they go. They're much thinner, and then they just tie around with the detailing. And then we have this little sash with her initials monogrammed on it that goes around her as well. All of that is her little fashionable outfits for when she enters the world. Super excited to play dress up. I think that's someone asked me the other day, like, what I'm most excited for about having a daughter. I was like, I get to play real life dress up. This is gonna be so much fun. It's just like when you're a kid and you get to play with dolls, or like we have Build-A-Bears or whatever. And I remember my Nana would buy us so many clothes and shoes and stuff for our Build-A-Bears, way more than what we needed, but it's just so much fun. And then you get your own real life little doll to do it with when you have a girl. So this is gonna go not in the bottom of the bag because it's too thick, and I want to keep it in the box so all the knit stuff doesn't get snagged. So I don't know what we'll end up putting in the bottom of the bag, actually. If you have any ideas, let me know. Really want to take the stuff out of it, but we might have to. Yeah, that simply is not going to work. Okay, so we are going to have to repack and evaluate these things. I think we're going to go back to the original plan, and we will use the bottom of the bag exclusively for baby items. That way nothing gets snagged or anything crazy like that. We have the 3 little nightgowns for her. 1, 2, and 3. We've got the 2 loveys. There's 1. There's 2. And then we're gonna have to take this stuff out of the box. So we've got her little sign that'll go on top. We've got all of the hats, headbands, and booties over here. So there's both of those. And then we've got swaddle number 1 and swaddle number 2. Then we've got her actual little overalls outfit and her little sash, I don't know what you would call it, to take pictures with when she makes her appearance. All right, let's make sure none of this gets messed up in here. I'm gonna make sure the bows stay good. This gets tucked in here. I think that fits perfect, actually. And now it has its own little compartment, so that makes life a little bit easier. Just want to be careful opening and closing all the things. And then I know hospital gives diapers and all of that, so while we're there we'll just use what they give us, and I'm not going to waste our newborn diapers and stuff by packing all of them and taking up unnecessary space. Of course, next we need stuff for mama. We have a couple pairs of pajamas. This is, my sister-in-law recommended that I bring a hospital gown. I was just gonna wear whatever, but I was like, whatever, if you think it'll be more comfortable. I'm already gonna be uncomfortable enough in labor, so might as well give myself a little piece of comfort. But this is just the Freedom Mom brand. It's nice, it's super soft, first of all, and they have prettier colors. I'm a sweater, I know I'm a sweater, and especially during labor, I know I'm gonna be sweating and get hot, so I didn't want like a light pink or anything that's just gonna show sweat more. I just know myself, and if for all the sweaty girls out there, I'm with you. But I just did black because of that. And then it has buttons here along the sleeves, which I think is nice. So when you have to breastfeed, or if they have to come in and check you or anything, you can do that. But it also has buttons all the way down the side, down the back for when they have to check you. That's really nice. And I am tall. I'm a tall girl. I'm almost 5'8", a little less than 5'8". So I did get a medium, and I feel like that's perfect. It is not super long because of the bump, obviously. Like if I wasn't pregnant, this would be big, but if you're pregnant and a taller girl, definitely just go for the size up on it. That goes in first. My lovely mom came and nested for me, because if you know, if you're working a full-time job in the 3rd trimester, the nesting does not kick in. I don't care what anyone says. Like, nesting kicks in, I'm like, maybe if you're at home for long enough to have the energy to do it, but if you get home from working a 9 to 5, it does not kick in. Like the thought of it does, but I'm too tired to do any of it. So my wonderful mother came and did all of it for me, and thank God she exists, and thank God she is so good at organizing and cleaning and doing all of the things and just taking care of her children, because I needed it. Anywho, I have 2 types of pajamas I'm gonna pack. I have the ones I think that will be my actual ones while I'm there for the most part, but again, I get hot easily. I know hospitals are usually cold, so I just want to have a shorts and tank top option. These are so cute. They are from TJ Maxx, and they're so soft and super just like loungy, comfortable. Won't have to worry about it. I'm packing this as like my tank top option. So that was the top. And then the bottoms have like an adjustable waistband too, if needed, but they're super comfy. I sized up in them just so I could make sure I was as comfortable as possible. And I already worn them, washed them multiple times. I will continue to wear those post-pregnancy too. I don't care. I love some oversized jammies. And then these I actually got in a wedding, and I was like, these are perfect to take to the hospital with me if I want them. Again, it's cold in the hospital. I think after labor I'll be fine, but as long as I'm not sweating or anything, I'll probably want something a little cozier because I love my sweatshirts and stuff. But these are the long pajama pants, and they're from Victoria's Secret. So they're the Victoria's Secret, just like light pink and white stripe. And they are so soft and comfortable. Shout out to Stephanie if you ever watch this. That was a great bridesmaid gift. And I was so cozy the day of her wedding too. We all got ready in these pajamas, and Stephanie was even kind enough to take all of them out of the packaging. If you remember buying stuff from, or like pajama sets from Victoria's Secret, and they have them like wrapped in the like bow or elastic or whatever, like the 4 corners, like a present. She literally took them all out of that, washed them for us, dried them, and then wrapped them all up like they were brand new back in the little bow thing. And when we opened them, she was like, yeah, I washed them and dried them and everything. We were like, what? And then she repackaged them for us, which was so sweet. And then this top is nice because it buttons all the way down, obviously, but it is long sleeve. They're super lightweight, like thin, stretchy, super soft. I think these are the ones that I'll probably be wearing mostly, especially with trying to breastfeed. Fingers crossed that works out. I think they'll just be easier. I think I'll be live, laugh, loving it up in these ones. Just want to be safe instead of sorry and pack 2 options for myself because I know myself. Other thing, while we're on the sweaty girl train, I got this fan to put on baby stroller, but I'm also going to be bringing it for myself to have at the hospital just in case, because if I get nauseous, having just cold air blowing directly on my face really helps me. And this fan actually is so strong. Let's see if I can turn it on. And it's rechargeable, so I just went ahead and plugged in the charger for it so that I don't forget it. But it has like multiple settings. I guess you can't see it, but you could hear it. Yeah, it has 4 different settings, and it's so powerful. I was like, I will be using this. Even after baby doesn't need it, I will in fact be using it for myself. That is an amazing fan to have. That's going down in there. All right, and then now we have postpartum stuff. So first things first is I did get the Earth Mama, which I don't know that I'll really need this right away, but I feel like it's better to be applying it if breastfeeding happens right away. Do it now and not just like wait till you're uncomfortable and crackling. This is the Earth Mama organic nipple butter, and it comes in this cute little packaging. That will be for me. And this bag also comes with a little mini bag, which is super nice. It's gonna go in here. Oh, it even has a strap on it. Oh, it comes with an like a long strap. Ooh, I'll definitely be attaching that because my husband will probably be the one carrying this anyway, but it'll be nice to have. Nipple butter goes in there. And then this is the perineal relief foam. So it's the one that instantly cools with like witch hazel and hemorrhoidal foam. I'm probably going to take all of this out of the boxes just so it takes up less space. But, oh, and it's labeled. It has the steps written on it. So this is step 5. Oh, interesting. I didn't even notice that. Do I have step 1? Okay. Yeah, so this is the foam. That's what that looks like. I'll go down there. And then I did get, oh, this is step 2, if you're wondering, the Freedom Mom disposable postpartum underwear. I don't really know like if they're necessary. I just feel like everyone really likes them, especially if you're still bleeding or anything going on down there. It's just nice to be able to use and toss them while you're in the hospital. Now, I don't know if I'll continue using these once I get home, but I can definitely see them being nice in the hospital if I'm there for a couple of days, since you don't really know when you'll get sent home. So I figured no harm in just getting them, and if I don't like them, I don't like them, not a big deal. I am going to take them out of the box though, and then they look like this. They almost look like, it's an interesting material. I got the shorts ones because I was like, they have other styles of them. These are the boy short because I figured they'd be the less annoying. Like I wouldn't have as many wedgies and stuff, and it'd be easier to put like pad, witch hazel, all of that in the bottom of them. So I think that's going to be the easier option. Obviously we'll find out. If you know, let me know. Hopefully you had a good experience with them. And then I know the hospital gives you one of these, but this is the Freedom Mom one too, of the Peri bottle, because you can't really like wipe down there or anything. And I know the one at the hospital they give you is just a straight bottle, and this one has the little curve at the bottom so that it's easier when you squeeze it to like actually clean yourself, whereas the other one you're like trying to maneuver it. Anything to just make life a little bit easier. Obviously you're going to be uncomfortable after that anyway. Oh, and it comes with this nice bag. This says trust us, your vagina will thank you. That's kind of funny. See, it has like the little bend in the spout, so it's supposed to be easier. You can just hold it and then squirt like that. I actually think I will really like that. It'll just be more convenient than trying to maneuver with the other one. And my sweet friend actually got it. You know, I put a few things on there for me on my registry that were like for mom. I didn't really expect people to get that, but a couple of my sweet friends actually did get stuff for mom, which I thought was really nice because I didn't think anyone would actually buy that. And then they also got stuff for baby, of course. But these are all of this is Freedom Mom brand, if you can't tell. This is step 4, but it is the Freedom Mom Perineal Cooling Pad Liners. So full coverage, medicated pads with witch hazel. It's supposed to speed healing, reduce swelling, and no harsh chemicals in here, which is so nice. I will not complain. Also, the steps, if you're wondering, is step 1, cleanse with the Peri bottle. Step 2, grab your disposable underwear. 3, absorb with the postpartum catch-all pads. I don't think I got, oh yes I did. Catch-all pads, and then, or you can do the chill and absorb instant ice maxi pads. That's what I got. And then 4, soothe with the perineal witch hazel pad liners. And then 5 is relieve pain with the perineal witch hazel foam. Those are all the steps if you're wanting to know them, of course. Oh, this is nice. And they come in a little bag like this. That's perfect. And the steps are on the back of this, so I can keep them because I'm obviously throwing all these boxes to the side. I don't have enough room to pack all the boxes. All right, let's see if all of this fits in here. Okay, and this one's actually deceivingly heavy when I got it. These are the Chill and Absorb Instant Ice Maxi Pads. So they give you pads at the hospital. These ones you can like, I think you crack them, kind of like a glow stick, I think is how I've seen them work. But they're like an ice pack. So it's a pad that's gonna absorb everything, any bleeding or anything that you have, but you like crack them and then they'll cool into an ice pack too, so that it helps with any swelling or discomfort that you have down there, which I was like, I know I'm gonna want that, no question about it. I did go ahead and get these. I don't regret it. This was the one where I was like, I may not get all this stuff, but I definitely want those, and I know I'm not gonna regret them. They are, however, kind of large, so I don't really know, look like this, how many I should pack. It says suggested use while pad is still in sleeve. Fold it in half top to bottom until you hear a popping sound. Shake slightly to commence cooling. Tear open sleeve and remove the pad. Peel off paper strip to reveal adhesive and then place into your underwear. And that's step 3 out of all of those. Pretty simple. I think I will definitely like these. I'm just trying to decide how many I should take of them. Should I take this whole box? There's 8 in here. I don't think I'll need all 8, but I don't really know how long we'll be in the hospital. My goal is to be in the hospital as little time as possible, but I am thinking maybe 4 just to be safe. Worst comes to worst, I'll have my husband and my mom, and if anything, someone can bring me more. So maybe I'll just do 3, and then if I really need them, then I can call mom or have my husband come home and grab them for me. This little pouch ended up being like the perfect size. Can't complain about that. All right, these are gonna go in last because they're kind of big. Then we'll put this in here. Okay, and then we have chargers that we'll need. I know we'll need phone chargers. There are some things I'm gonna throw in here though that I'm not gonna put in right now. We have extra phone chargers, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in. This is one I know works for my husband. This is his charger. That one, and then my own charger, and then I'm just gonna do one of those outlets that has all of the types of plugs in it, if I can find it. Okay, so this is the kind of plug or box, whatever you want to call it, which actually my work gifted this to us, and it's one of those things that you never think about purchasing for yourself or needing, and then they gifted it, and I was like, I use this thing all the time. But it has all the different kinds of outlets on it, so it makes it just way easier to have one, especially because my husband and I have two different chargers for our phones because he has a fancier phone than me. That'll just make life easier. I'm throwing our extra cords in here with this so that we have it and we don't have to worry about it and grabbing it to go during all the chaos once labor ensues. And then I also have this, also a gift from work. It's a portable charging battery and it has all of the different chargers on it as well. So I use this all the time too, like around the house. I always just keep it charged. And if I'm like sitting in my bed and my phone cord doesn't reach or whatever, then I just use this. It just makes life way easier. So I think, why not pack it? It will probably come in handy if I had to guess. And then last but not least, we will be taking this just like plain folder. This goes in our little locked up drawer that we have all of our important files in. This will be Daisy's. So I'm probably gonna decorate it with her name or something on it at some point. I'm just not doing that right now because we need to get her documents first. But this will be for all of the important documents that this will be for all the important documents we receive at the hospital for her. So birth certificate, all of that, anything that's important. I don't think we actually get the birth certificate right away, but anything that's important for her will go in there just so we have it all in one file. We don't have to worry about it. ID, insurance, all of that is already in my wallet. So that is something that I'll have to remember. I have a little last minute checklist of all the things like we'll have to grab before we go. That way I don't have to think about it. It's no brain power. Those are just things we will grab and toss in there. And then a couple of other things. I do have another separate little travel bag that will have it already has a travel size face wash in it, all my makeup remover and stuff in it. I'm not taking makeup to the hospital because I hate wearing makeup in general. I very rarely wear makeup. I don't like wearing it. And I know myself, I'm gonna be there 48 hours max or less. I'm not gonna be putting on makeup during that time period. It does have makeup remover if for some reason I'm going straight from somewhere where I had makeup on previously to needing it once I'm there, but it has that. It has my face wash. It has any lotions that I need. It has an extra toothbrush, toothpaste, all of that already in there, hair ties, claw clip, all of that. But there are a few things that I'll throw in there last minute. So I don't want to put it in here quite yet because of that. That one for the most part is packed up. There will just be things like deodorant, for example, is something that I'll throw in there at the last second, but I need it right now. And that'll be the last thing that goes in here, which actually I think leaves us with the perfect amount of space. Let's zip this up. It does. If you need a bag, definitely recommend this one on Amazon. All of her baby stuff's down in this bottom compartment, and it actually has a thing on the outside too with the zipper compartment. That will probably be where we put like our ID and stuff, so I don't have to take my entire wallet. But the brand is Love Vook. I don't really know how to say that. It's Love, L-O-V-E. I think that's another V. Vook, V-O-O-K. Interesting name. But this was a really good purchase, and it is so similar to the base bag. I wanted to get something where I was like, I hope I have too many bags. I don't want another pointless bag. I want like an overnight bag that we will use again if we don't want to use like a carry-on suitcase or something. And so I know we will definitely use this again. But it's got just enough space in there to put my little toiletry bag whenever it's needed. And then in the zipper compartment, we can put the ID and all of that in here. Oh, here's the tag. There we go. But yeah, that is going to be my hospital bag. Better late than never. I haven't gone into labor yet, so obviously we're doing it in time, but that'll just make it easier, especially on my husband, to just grab and go and not have to worry about scrambling all over the place for things. hopefully, prayers, we labor at home as long as possible. We are not in the hospital for very long at all, but you never know what's going to happen or what's in store for you. So lots of prayers on that. Is all in God's hands. And I think one more thing that we'll probably grab, it's on my list before running out to the hospital, is one of our Bibles. It doesn't really matter which one. And then also headphones. Those are a couple of things where we're still using them now and we use them daily, so we can't put them in here right now, but we'll probably throw them in the bag on the way out, assuming we remember to pull up the list and everything during that chaos. And then lastly is also snacks. I've seen so many people say to bring snacks, water bottle, all of that. I don't go anywhere without my emotional support water bottle. I will have that no matter what. I don't ever leave the house without it. I will definitely be taking a water bottle with honey sticks in it. I ordered honey sticks, they just aren't here yet. Those are for extra electrolytes because I don't want to be hooked up to an IV bag or anything the entire time. I don't like needles, but I also don't like being restrained. I know I'm gonna get antsy sitting and that's not gonna help me with contractions. Again, I just know myself. Honey sticks to help with some electrolytes, and then I'll have my water bottle, which I'll be carrying into the hospital with me. Again, I don't ever leave anywhere without it full, and my husband knows that too. He's the one filling it up half the time. And then I'll probably I usually have fruit packed up and stored in the fridge anyway, so whatever fruit I have at that point in time, we'll probably toss it into the bag as well, just to have snacks. I think we're prepared for the most part. Again, if we need anything extra, my mom will be on her way down and she'll be able to help us. My husband can always leave the hospital so long as I've already had the baby after that. I think snacks and everything, as long as we have the minimal, will be good to get us through labor. If you have any suggestions of things that I missed that were really helpful for you during labor, please let me know. Also, let me know about jewelry. My fingers have swelled so much that I really can't wear any of my rings. I can only wear 2 of them. This is my Aura ring, which is supposed to go on this finger, but no longer fits this finger. It's now my wedding band because my wedding rings don't fit right now. So that tells you how swollen they've gotten. They've gotten very swollen. And then my Clemson ring has always been really big, but it's funny, I said I wasn't going to get it resized when I got it and it was too big. I was like, well, I'll get pregnant one day and then it won't be a big deal. It used to be so big, it would fly off my finger. I had a ring sizer on it. And now it fits perfectly. It ain't coming off. Hopefully the swelling goes down pretty quickly, but it's not that big of a deal because I've seen a lot of people say if you have an emergency C-section, which God willing, I don't. But if you did, they make you take all your jewelry and everything off. So I probably am just going to go no jewelry in my ears. And I was thinking wear these 2 rings, but if it's better to leave them at home, let me know. I don't know what everybody's experiences are. And if you have any other suggestions of what to put in this hospital bag as a first-time mom, as a second-time mom, whatever, please let me know. I hope I have all of the essentials. I feel like I do, but who knows? People always have great ideas that you never think of, especially right now. I think of everything and you never do. And sometimes you overthink things and have way more. So if there's anything in here where you're you don't need all of that, let me know. Maybe I'll save some room and save my husband some extra lugging around. We do also have our car seat already in the car and locked in. We did that ahead of time. Proud of us for that one. That one's already in the car. Don't have to worry about it. Maybe a binky? I don't know. Did you guys take a pacifier with you? Did you not? Let me know. Hopefully this was helpful for some people. Hopefully you guys might have some more advice for me. If you do, please put it in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. This is all the fun stuff of being a first-time mom. I'm learning, just like probably a lot of you out there. But those who are more experienced, if there's anything I'm forgetting, I really need to know now because we're getting down to the wire, which is crazy to say. But hopefully you guys will be doing this journey with me. Hopefully we will have lots of documentation for it to look back on when we are older. And this has just been so fun. So like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!